mask necklace today that you are going to fall in. New paints that you can work with on leather, new stencils, loads of new gemstones, bundles galore. It is night at the theatre. I have got some comedian dell'arte style pieces to show you, comedian dell'arte style gemstones. I have got a section of just in the spotlight, which means we're talking high shine, amazing fire, beautiful brilliance gemstones. And I have also got for you the wonderful, dramatic queen, Natalia.
Dramatic queen, I like that one.
Do you?
Yeah, I've never been called that before. I've been called a princess plenty of times.
Things got more status. Hello, lovely Natalia.
Hello, my darling. Are you excited? I'm just absolutely, I could pop all over the studio. There'd be bits of Natalia all over the studio
Please
today.
don't do that.
No, I know, because I've
to be honest, I can't demo this.
Yes, exactly.
Honestly, tell them what we were talking about before when you were saying about working with this.
It's just so exciting. I think what is lovely is when we see new mediums come to Jewellery Maker, and we started you off with fashion leather, all bright and beautiful and soft and lovely. Well, what we're bringing you now is tooling leather, which is a whole different ball game altogether, but you can do so many fabulous things, and you can combine it with the fashion leather as well, which is even more exciting.
And I've got more fashion leather coming up for you today, those beautiful bright pops. So do not worry if you haven't got your hands on it yet. I have got plenty. It is thick and it's malleable as well, isn't it?
It is. You can do so much with it. So you can use it in its present form, you know, in its kind of present status, and you can wet form it. So we're going to be doing a bit of wet forming in the show later. It sounds like an Olympic sport, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? And coming up to the blocks, it's Natalia wet forming. How exciting! I have got some serious dramatic pieces for you today. Now, talk us through your first designer inspiration. We'll be coming to you in about 25 minutes. What are we going to be looking at?
What we're going to do is we're going to take the tooling leather and we're going to cut it, and we're going to make some bangles and add some colour to it, and some gemstones as well, because it's always great to combine the gems.
And then we're going to have half an hour to bring you some really standout gemstones, and then we'll be back for our second designer inspiration. What are we going to be doing then?
Then we're going to wet the leather, and we're going to form it, we're going to bake it, make it look really sexy. If you didn't, well, leather is sexy, isn't it?
Leather is sexy.
That piece of leather on your desk doesn't look very sexy. It looks a little bit like a tile that you put in your kitchen.
Just a bit.
But it's going to turn into something really glamorous and hot later.
Really glam and hot.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that.
Like you. A lot like you, actually.
Totally like us, Natalia, I think. I have got plenty of goodies coming up for you, including, I'm so excited I finally get to bring you this massive matrix box within a matrix box within a tube matrix box thing. Yeah, same. You're going to be getting the plastic lockbox, and then inside here you have got all of these matrix boxes, including your scoop. So let's get out this scoop. Hey, this is a great scoop. Labradorite, smoky quartz. Have a little, hang on. Oh, muscles. Natalia, have you got big guns?
Yeah.
Come on, I can't open that. I haven't been to the gym ever.
That's
a lie. I went once when I was 15 and for about 20 minutes, and then I went
I think it's got a bit of tape on it. On there. See, if you're trying to open it, you need to take the tape off it.
Useful.
That's because
talented.
That's years of being a morning show guest designer. There you go, man.
Oh, you are. I'm so glad I've got her all afternoon. Thanks, Natalia.
You're welcome.
Have a little look at this super scoop. You're going to get it graduated as well, which is unusual for a scoop, isn't it? You've got... Ooh. Whoa, there's even more just popping out there. So, in this, I've got your beautiful smoky quartz, your labradorite, falling away, and this gorgeous red, almost garnet red in here. This is serious ruby red. Wow, it's a bit of a nightmare to show you on this black board, if I'm honest. Look at the quality of this labradorite as well. Oh my goodness, labradorite with pink and purple. You do not see that often. Oh, my tweezies are in the way. Look at the quality of that. Oh. Wow. So you're going to be getting this scoop with your graduated gemstones. You're going to be getting 4 matrix boxes as well. Have a look at these. And then they've got this really nice, almost, I always think it's like diesel coating, like a mystic coating. Come here, you. Come on. Oh, come on, you rascal. There we go. Have a look. You're going to be getting loads and loads of these beautiful stars. This is your mystic coated hematite, and these are all 6mm. 6mm hearts, 6mm stars, loads of different colours running through there. And they are all drilled top to bottom. Oh, Kaz, I've done it again. You know that thing I always do with these? They've got this plastic lid and it sticks, that's staying there. As well as that, you've got your findings as well. Heart charms, you've got loads of spacers, you've got toggle clasps, you've also got your shepherd's hooks, loads of goodies in there, including lobster claw clasps as well. Learnt my lesson, left this on the side then. Proud, Kaz. I've also got these diamond cut gemstone beads in your silver, your black, your gold and your rose gold as well. These are serious high sparkle, seriously high shine. Oh my goodness. Pete, I thought you'd come with all the answers to me. Look at what Pete has just given me. This is the best thing I've ever been handed. You know, this got stuck to the desk. Bit of sticky tack. Just thank you, Pete, you're a love. Anyway, you've also got the same findings, but in silver. So these beads here are your diamond cut beads, and they're given this texture and these indentations just being cut by a diamond. And then you've got the same findings pack that you had in the rose gold, but in silver as well. Natalia, how do you feel about being given this as your schlong?
Oh, is that my challenge?
Yeah.
I love those.
Because you've got all of this.
I adore them, yes. They're so glittery and beautiful, aren't they?
Yeah. Gemstones and loads of spaces and findings as well.
Do you know what's nice about those? Apart from the fact that they are gorgeous and you can do so much with them, it's the fact that you can just pluck them out, you know, rather than having to cut strands up and then try and find homes for them.
Yes.
I really like that. Really appeals to my kind of, you know, kind of orderly nature. That little part of me that's orderly.
The organised side of you. You've got loads to play with in here. If you're new to us, welcome. Challenge, what we do is we give our guest designers lovely treats such as this. And then at the end of the show, we will pop on over and have a little look what they've managed to create. They usually have about an hour and a half to play with it. It's not a lot of time, but it's a nice way to show you what you can create. How about getting a deluxe gem scoop, all of these, I don't even know how many, as well as your hematite, 130 carats of the hematite, 190 of these diamond cuts you get. 190. You get loads in here. Your price today, £34.95 for you for 300 carats of gemstones, 190 of your diamond cut spaces. You're getting in the findings pack, in each one you're going to be getting 5 brass lobster claw clasps, 6 of your shepherd's hooks. You're going to be getting 30 of the brass beads in there, as well as loads of jump ring chain in both. Natalia, I'm going to hand these over to you now, my love, if that's all right. And you get the box as well.
Oh, yeah, that's really handy.
You get absolutely loads for just £34.95. I think that's fab. Natalia, here you are, sweetie. I'll pop it. Yeah, I'm not allowed to move.
Okay.
I get blue tacked to the floor.
That's okay.
At this point.
Oh, they're pretty, aren't they? Oh, I'm dropping them everywhere.
Oh, you're dropping them everywhere. Good.
Any ideas? Oh my goodness. Well, you know what? I have some leather cuffs, some blanks. So I'm going to incorporate them into leather, seeing as we're just doing leather today, and a bit more leather.
A lot of leather.
Yes.
I love a lot of leather. Ooh.
But I love these. I can see a lot of potential for them.
Can you?
Definitely, yes. Love the little faceted beads.
They're diamond cut. They're gorgeous, aren't they?
Yeah.
190 you've got in there.
I've actually used them in one of my little projects.
You have as well.
How
exciting! I forgot. Oh, so this is your comedian dell'arte time. Now, comedian dell'arte is an art form. It's very much sort of off the cusp drama. It was started in Venice around the 1600s, and it's a lot to do with these beautiful Venetian style masks. It was a comedy that was all very much on the spot. They didn't have scripts. A lot of the time what they do is they would just have a basis. So for example, you know, Pantaloon falls in love by the end, and they had to very much just go with it and see what would happen. So today I have got for you beautiful, bold gemstones, very comedian dell'arte, very standout, very unique and very different. And we're starting off with a very beautiful strand of opal. 100 carats worth of your blue opal you're going to be getting today. And this is your graduated slabs. Beautiful, delicate blue hue on these. These are natural and they're your blue opal from Africa. The shape is something really dramatic, isn't it? It's really eye-catching, really poppy. And it, Monday night? Must have been Monday night, 9 o'clock, called like Treasure Hunters. And they were mining for opal in there. And you know, I always say, to get a lot of opal, you have to actually abseil down into holes down onto cliff sides. It shows you in there. Have a little look if you haven't. It's definitely worth a watch. And you can see how we get our hands on a lot of these beautiful gemstones. 18 centimetre strand, DWRU 72. The price for these little beauties today, a tiny £9.95 for genuine opal. This is exceptional. I think you could work this shape into masculine and feminine pieces. What do you think of this, Natalia?
I really love the fact that you've kind of already got your design worked out for you in a piece like that, don't you? Because you've got the graduated pieces, and it really it's crying out to be made into a necklace or individual pendants. So I think it's got a very masculine look about it as well. I think that you could take individual ones and make a guy's kind of, you know, surfer type necklace with a bit of cord, some of the cord that we've got coming up.
Oh, yeah, good. We've got that suede deck cord. Hey, that's a really good idea.
The silver one with that, make it more feminine, wouldn't it?
And it's yours today, £410. I love you, Opal. Where are we heading to? Let's do box number. Hang on. There we are. Hey, Natalia, you know we're saying leather, it's very sexy, it's very us.
Yeah.
This is very you. Very spicy.
Spicy? I'm spicy, am I?
Spicy! This is your fire opal. My director just said, like paprika. He's spicy like paprika.
Who said that?
Wonderful director Ben.
Oh, that's nice.
I think you've managed to make it feel quite awkward there, Ben. Medium nuggets. Fire opal's a really interesting one. This one is from Mexico. Now, the location we actually get this from in Mexico, this is up in regions of where there are extinct volcanoes. So they don't actually erupt anymore, but in the past they have. And what they have in these areas is there's these 50-metre drop, almost walls, almost cliffs, and you kind of meander through them. And you actually have to get them from this huge, vast, winding, tunnelling process. And I love that this, to me, it almost depicts the actual location we get them with, because these are up to 11 by 4. So they are pretty sizable. These aren't the tiny, measly little chips. These are full-on nuggets. £6.95 for you today. Now, how about bringing to you. Whoa! The schiller off this just jumped out and sort of smacks me in the face then. Have a look. Whoa! Whoa! This is some of the best rainbow moonstone I've seen in quite some time. Let's have a look. Look at that. On both of them, well, on all of them in fact, there's a beautiful colour play. Ooh! Hello. This is really unusual to see it. You'll appreciate it. Because it does at the moment just look like it's on the surface. What I would say is, you know, amber, pieces of amber. And when you look at pieces of amber through the camera, because obviously we've had amber on, we had amber on a couple of months ago, didn't we? When you had a look at it through there, it actually looked like all of this internal interest was on the surface. It's not, you know it's inside. But it's kind of got that amber feel to it, all of these little shards of rutile just nestled inside here. 70 carats worth in here. It's a 16 centimetre strand. The price is well under 10. £9.95. LORU 49, 70 carats worth of this rutile quartz. I think it's going to add some nature to your designs. I think it's going to add some glitz as well though, and it's definitely going to add some beautiful caramel and coffee tones. Fab for you today, £9.95. We're at the theatre, so we're going to bring you a leather quartet. 4 strands of this. Now, talk to us about this quartz, lovely Natalia, because it's got the high shine on the outside of 3 of them, but then you've got this much more neutral effect on here.
Yeah, so that makes it a little bit more rugged, a bit better for men's jewellery, doesn't it? So it's good to have the mix of things. It's like the bright one, the red one, that's lovely for, you know, hanging a simple pendant, you know, one of the gemstones, or a piece of metal clay jewellery, perhaps something like that. It's more fun as well, you know, for friendship bracelets.
Yeah.
But I think those are great, you know, for summer, making your jewellery for wearing on the beach. And you won't really worry about getting it wet and things, will you?
No, you don't have to worry about that. Macrame.
Macrame,
Mark's
absolutely.
just walked in. He's walked back out again. But I can imagine him working with this for macrame bracelets.
Yeah, definitely.
Leather quartet.
I was just going to say, I wonder if you could kumihimo with it. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, you can do. You can absolutely, Natalia. 20 metres worth you're getting here, because you're going to be getting 5 metres of each on this. You've got your deep chocolate high shine brown. You've got your high shine green. You've got this really natural tan colour. And you've got the maroon as well. The price should be, for all of this today, £7.80. But for you, today, oh, the price crash didn't come in. It's going to be £6.95. Every penny we can take off, it will be £6.95 for you today. The graphics are about to come off, back on, sorry. It's just what happens if we have to take them off and reload them for them to work out. There it is, £6.95 for you today. Should have been £7.80. You are on the phones, there's plenty of you on the phones there. It's 2 mil, each of these are 2 mil, and they're 5 metres worth that we've got here. If you were to macrame with this high shine, how exciting, or kumihimo, how exciting is that going to look? How unusual as well, isn't it? And I love this postbox red. It's a really fun, bright tone. Strong, very strong. Very, very strong. Almost a patented leather these look. These 3 here have, don't they? £6.95 for you today. HSGC 56 is your code on that today. There's plenty of you on the phone. Welcome. Thank you for joining me. I really hope you're having a lovely afternoon. I'm glad you are, Director Ben. I hope you lot at home are too. Oh, this is so cool, Inkjo. What I love You know when you get a gemstone and you put it on and you know it's there? Does that sound strange? You know when you put something on and like with this, with hematite, the weight is there. It's cool against the skin. I love that about it. You put it on and you know it's there and you remember it's there. I'm going to give you a memorable price, of course, with this as well. 480 carats worth. If you hadn't had touched or had hematite before, get it home because it's metallic. It's got this gorgeous sub-metallic luster and it's beautiful and cold and chill on the skin. There's the weight there, of course, because the carat weight's up there, 480 carats worth. These are your 10mm plain rounds of hematite. Hematite can be baked, which is wonderful as well if you are into your polymer or for example your metal clays as well. AVJK70. If you are new to us, welcome. 10mm plain rounds. If you're new, you will get a DVD and a little booklet with your first purchase from us this afternoon. You have got a real workable strand here because this is going to go with everything. The base colour's there, it's almost your little black dress, a bit of a staple. It's going to go with everything, but also because it's a plain round, it's a nice one to start off working with. It really is. And the hole in it is huge as well. In fact, sorry, I don't want to whip this out of shot, but let me see. Can I get my 2mm cord through here, I wonder? The answer? Yes, I can. I can. Isn't that fab? Isn't that? Obviously, when you put the temporary strand out, it'll be even easier. But there's a hefty strand through it, so you'll easily get a 1.5 wire through there as well if you've got any in your stash. So it's a 38cm strand, which is sizable indeed. 480 carats the price. £4.95. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, we're not going to be doing you prices at that price, but thankfully I've got quite a few of these in stock, so we're giving you it at this great deal today. AVJK70, 480 carats worth of your hematite today. It's a really nice, cool, interesting effect and unisex as well, I think, isn't it? I can see this in male jewellery, female jewellery, and it's got the strength there as well, but it's not a high price. It's definitely dramatic, it's definitely comedian dell'arte. How about giving you something dramatic purely for me due to the colour on this? I love the shape as well. Do you like a top drill drop? A 100 carats worth of your blue fluorite graduated plain drops. This is 8x5 to 15x8 mil. 20cm strand today. OSRU 41. How do you feel about fluorite as a general? Orange, Natalia. I say orange because she's just put a segment in her mouth. Sorry, I didn't see you do that.
Having a little snack, yes.
Snackette.
The colours on fluorite I love because I'm a person that, I can never quite decide whether I like this or that, so I like to have variety. And what I love about fluorite as a stone is that you have the option of that usually on a strand, you've got the colour variations. And also the transparency of it, it almost looks like fruity sweets when I see it.
Yeah.
It has that beautiful clarity and the beautiful colour.
I love that. I think that's fab, isn't it? 20 centimetres of this as well, and it's got, of course it's used in things like fluorescent lights, which is where the name comes from. It's used in cars and things like that as well. And I love that it has got that power pack from it as well. OSRU 41, 100 carats worth of this today. Top drill for you. The price £10.95 for you. I can imagine this with. Did you get, in fact, we're coming over to you in a bit to have a look at the challenge. You know those diamond cut spacers?
Yes.
You can imagine those in between here.
Oh, they're gorgeous. I'm a big fan of those.
Maybe even in graduated colours.
Yes.
With this.
Definitely. The little silver ones would look amazing.
Little silver. What about the silver and the black?
On the black, yes. Or are they like gunmetal?
Yeah, gunmetal. I love that. £10.95. OSRU 4,100 carats worth today. I've got a sneaky deal for you. Faceted rounds. Banding's beautiful. Of course, it is your shaded blue colour agate. 240 carats worth of the faceted rounds. They're 10 mil. Really beautiful blue. You've got almost sky blues running through here, but you've also got really deep navy tones running through as well. Areas of clarity, areas of your quartz, but totally opaque pieces as well. ECKZ32. Now, you know what I'm like, I always say to you, strands that I absolutely love, I'm very honest with you all. I don't think there's any point in me standing here and saying, oh, I love absolutely every gemstone. I don't. Sometimes when agates come on, I'll point out the points about it that you might be able to use it for, or other people might like it for. I can honestly say I haven't particularly loved agate until we started getting these blues and the purple ones that we do now as well with the pinks. I'm a new follower of agate. I'm a new follower of agate. I absolutely love it, especially with these colours. Really love it. 240 carats, 36 centimetre strands. The price, £5.95 for you today. ECKZ32. If you're new to jewellery making, these are genuine gemstones. These are out of the ground. These are being thrown across the studio. These are beautifully faceted, which is what we mean by the shapes, these different tables almost, where the light hits and bounces back to the eye. These are a way for you to get involved with genuine gemstone making at a really low price. £5.95 for you today. 240 carats worth of this shaded blue coloured agate. Gorgeous mixtures in here. I've got for you now a new to jewellery maker bundle. Do not switch off. If you've been with us for ages, don't worry, it's only a quick one. But also you can get it too, because it's got the jump ring opener, which I know you absolutely love. Jump ring opener, deluxe metal jig as well. So this is the professional standard. Maybe you've already tried out the plastic metal jig. Well, don't worry, because and maybe you've struggled with the higher gauges. This is going to work really, really well with your higher gauges. Essentially, if you're new to jewellery making, I will go through everything, so don't worry. You've got 2 beading boxes here as well, and you've got your mandrel. Now, the beading boxes, you've got the pink one and the grey coloured one. The grey one is for your bracelets or your earrings, and this pink one is for things like your necklaces. So you can see you've got the wells in here. What you can do with those is line up your gemstones, work out what pattern you're going to make. Also on here, if you get commissions from certain people who like certain lengths of necklace, you can put their names next to the measurements. You've got the pots in here for maybe gemstones that, maybe you're going to graduate them in size and you're going to lay them down here. Maybe, for example, if you've got jump rings that you want to open and close, maybe you'll have, say you want to do a chainmail piece. If you watched Debbie the other day doing the chainmail, maybe you want to do all your open jump rings, close jump rings. You can use the jump ring opener to help you open and close those. So simple. Essentially, if you want to open up a jump ring, you have to do is you'd have to get your jump ring in a pair of pliers, and then you have to open it up, and then you have to put down both pairs of pliers to pick up another jump ring that you then have to open. And actually, especially with chainmail, or even when we did lovely Teresa last week did those blossoms, didn't she, with loads of the jump rings? Even she was using it, because you don't really need that on your jump rings, and it can take a lot of time. You pop that on your finger and it's just done in moments. There's no picking up, putting down. You literally just jump ring, twist, twist, it opens it. And it opens it in the right way as well. Especially if you are new, you need to open your jump ring north to south. And you can only open it that way with this, so it's gonna save you a lot of effort. You've got in here the ring mandrel as well. Now we say ring mandrel because you can create rings on it, but you've got so many different shapes in here. You've got triangular shape, you've got your rectangles, you've got your oval shapes as well in here, as well as the ring circles. So you can create connectors, loopers, rings, of course. You can do really ornate, maybe you're not into freehand wire work yet, you want to create fun shapes, so you can do that with that. And your metal jig, that is perfect for connectors. You get these little metal teeth almost that go into this metal base. You'll get little plastic pieces that go on the bottom as well to secure them. And then you can create your own loops, your own connectors, your own logo shape if you wanted to, time and time again. So, GAGC92, the mandrel, the necklace box, the bracelet box, your deluxe jig, and your jump ring opener. The price should be, that's a cracking deal actually, £18.25, isn't it? Isn't that good? How do you feel about buying the deluxe jig for £9.95, getting everything else for £1? Your price today for this is just, I know, don't faint, £10.95. Now, I did my explanation for the jump ring opener. It's kind of hard to explain. I've got a clip if you want to have a look at how to use this exactly. Here it is. So it's, see, she's got it on a finger. There's the jump ring. Loop it in, close it up, done. Quick as that. Quick and easy. Much better than my explanation. So I have got the boxes, the mandrel, the jig, and the ring opener, jump ring opener. Buy this, you get this, this, and that for £1. 100 pennies. £1. That's stunning, isn't it? Even if you're not new, and you haven't maybe got the jig, or why not stock up on everything else? Because to be honest, you can never really have too many ring boxes, especially if you're working with them. You can have them stacked up, can't you? Also, your ring mandrel, your jump ring, maybe it's something you haven't tried yet. Give it a go. Give it a go today. £10.95 for you. Buy the jig, get a board box, another board box, a ring opener, and your mandrel for £1. That is a stunner. GAGC92, want to say welcome to all of you new telephone bidders. Thanks for joining me this afternoon. I hope you've had a lovely, lovely afternoon. You are going to be getting as many goodies as you like today and tonight and all through the morning. £2.95 up until midnight. That's all you're paying postage and packaging wise, so it's best to get yourself in now whilst you can. And we're going to have a little look at Natalia's challenge. So, I gave to you a little bit ago, well, at the beginning of the showish, your challenge.
You did.
Challenge. If you weren't here for that, do not worry, I'll have a little recap now. You got a deluxe gem scoop with so many goodies in there. Smoky quartz, Labrador. Yeah, I love that. Loads. There's loads in there. You got as well the Findings Matrix box with things like your brushed star, your brushed hearts, your shepherd's hooks, your toggle clasps, your spacer beads, and your chain with your jump rings in there. You've also got it in the rose gold copper colour, same ones. You got these. Oh, isn't that fun? You got these spacers, and these are drill cut silver, black, gold, and rose gold. And how much fun are these pyrite?
Fabulous.
Do you love them?
I love them. Can you see I've dived straight into those?
You have. You've had a real good go at these. You got all of this in a plastic click box as well as the 4 individual boxes. we reduced it in price, did we? $34.95, yes. That is your price for all of those goodies today. It's so stunning. Let's have a little look at what you have created.
Well, you know, we were working on the cuff and I'd done a little coating of blue.
Yeah.
So I carried on, finished it, and then I did the gold. Look at that, isn't that fab? And then when I've just done a big cluster of all of the little diamond cut beads, and then the hematite as well, all in together, because I thought that, you know, they looked a little bit like, this looks like the world, and they look like stars, like a little constellation.
Oh, yes.
So that's what I had in mind with that.
Oh, that's so adorable.
It's still wet.
Is it?
But yeah, at least it's finished then.
So what wire have you done that on?
That was on 0.4 wire, because the beads were so small. I thought that, you know, they would be okay on a delicate wire like that. And I've actually, those diamond cut beads, I've actually used them on the mask, you know, on the chain for the mask. Can you see the mask necklace?
Yes, can you see?
Just
How
three
fab.
of them
On the mask
together.
necklace.
I haven't used the black one because I wanted to keep it pure with the gold and the coppery colour and the silver. But I just thought that they worked really well being together, the three of them.
So how did you do that?
So I just popped them onto head pins,
Yeah.
and then did a wrapped loop and attached the loop to the chain and clustered the three of them together at intervals.
Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I've got a quick question. Sorry to interrupt.
That's okay.
Squeeze this in before we go. Hi Becky and Natalia, can you use alcohol inks on the leather? Loving the show, girls.
You can
From Kylie.
indeed, and if Pete can pass over the DVD just very quickly, that cuff is using alcohol inks. So I've used the gold paint, fabric paint as a base, and then I used a sponge and just put different alcohol inks and sponged them on. So it creates this kind of oxidized look, you know, like verdigris.
Yeah. So say we're doing it with our tooling leather today.
Yes.
Is that post form?
That's post form, baked, painted with the gold base.
Dried and painted.
then add the alcohol inks on afterwards. But the alcohol inks are wonderful because they do give it that kind of oxidized metal effect.
How
Yes, great question.
fun. Great question. Thank you for sending that in. Is it that one?
Yes.
Oh
yeah.
wow, you can actually see it a little bit better on the white background. See if you can squeeze into this. This is the one using. Isn't that gorgeous?
But it does give it a really metallic look, doesn't it? A more kind of just dug out of the ground kind of look.
Yes.
Weathered.
Weathered. This DVD's at the bottom of your screen actually. Fabulous leather. DVD $14.95. My lovely director Ben is obsessed with this kind of decoupage that you've done on the top of this beautiful piece with the decoupage. He wants to know what it is. How have you done it?
Oh, okay, well I had some paper that was like, you know, biblical images, Madonna and Child. I had quite a few of these decorative papers. So I did all the forming of the leather and everything, and then I just put some of by Natalia glue on and stuck my papers on top, and then put some Sculpey glaze over the top of it to give it a shine.
Gorgeous, isn't it?
And I added a little touch of the fabric paints on the edges, you know, just to give it the golden.
To give it that golden look.
Yeah.
You've had a lot of fun playing with this, haven't you?
I have, yeah. So you can't see me for days because I just disappear into my studio. I have my head down. I'm just concentrating all the time, chopping leather up, painting leather. Basically, I'm just kind of leather obsessed. But it's good.
It's
really
good.
good.
If someone's watching today and they've watched the show and perhaps they're thinking, do I have the skills? Am I able to do this? What would you say? Say someone's tuned in today for the first time. They've got a few gemstones. They've got the tools. What are you going to say to start off doing?
I think it's, you know, doing the cuffs is a really easy project. It's so simple. You're just literally cutting straight shapes. If you want to adventure forth into creating the rounded cuff and baking it, you know, it couldn't be simple. If you can bake cupcakes, you can do this. It's simple, simple.
So have a go.
Have a go, and you will surprise yourself. And the first workshop we ran, everybody was just so over the moon with it, and they were saying what a wonderful medium it is, and that they didn't realise, and they were interested, but they didn't realise how fun it was until they actually tried it. So that's what you've got to do. Give it a go.
That's lovely, isn't it? Now, just tell me, when's your next workshop? Have you got one coming up?
Oh my goodness, I've got.
Put you on the spot with
yes,
that.
I've got some coming up in April.
Sorry, Wise.
That's just after Easter. I've got 2 silver clay workshops running, so check the website.
Check the website, and when are you on with us next?
I'm on with you next to the live show on the 6th of May, which will be another leather show, and it will be a mid-show, so designer inspiration. And we've got a leather workshop as well. We've got the fashion leather and the tooling leather workshop, 2 separate workshops.
Coming up for you. Natalia, you're a complete love. I'll be back to you later, Mrs. Wise. Hello, Ed. How are you?
High five
How
me.
are you?
High five me. Pathetic. I'm good. How are you? You right?
Really good,
You
yeah.
have fun.
Oh yeah, we've had a whale.
inspirational show.
We've had an absolute whale of a day today.
I love Natalia's work. It's beautiful.
Me too. Don't try and suck up.
I do love Natalia as well. I'll tell you what, my producer loves your name. Not my producer tonight, but my regular producer.
Dion, why
loves
don't you
your
like
name.
Natalia's
Which
name?
producer's that?
Liam just thinks that
He loves my
Natalia's a really
name.
cool name.
Oh, well, it is a cool name, yeah. Unless you're in a doctor's surgery and they're going, Natalie.
And Danny loves your name as well. He's actually said that he might change his name to Natalia.
I might change mine to Danny then. We could do a swap.
There you go.
This has gone on a whole different path.
What
What have we got today?
Unbelievable premiere strands. Have a look at this beautiful pink amethyst coming up as our superstar buy.
I love it.
And we're going to have double star buys every half an hour.
Of course you do, because you've got Dion, and that is her thing. Have you got
That's
loads of
his
blue
style.
in there as well today? Yep.
Blue solar quartz as a
Of
premiere.
Thank
So,
you very
we're gonna
much
fly.
for joining me this afternoon. You've all been absolutely lovely. Thank you to Natalia. Stay with Ed for lots of great deals.